Good afternoon. It's now 5:23, a little bit later than scheduled, but in an ever-changing situation, I've just been getting information all day from various sources about where we are with the lettings, industry world, the world of moving, legislation, so on and so forth. So I've made some notes and I just wanted to give you a very brief overview of where we are at the moment. So, as you know, all estate agents and letting agents' offices have been told to close, and we are no longer able to do face-to-face viewings, valuations, all the normal things, because we're not meant to be leaving our houses. So we are all now working from home, as you know. We're in a situation where we've got people who are waiting to move into properties and waiting to move out of properties. Literally 20 minutes ago, the government have announced that unavoidable moves are able to go ahead. So we're able to schedule move-ins and moves out as far as we can, and we're dealing with our inventory clerks on that point to try and get them done as quickly as possible. So if you've got a tenant who is moving out, or you've got a new tenancy starting, then we'll be speaking to you because we're dealing with those. And we've already been in touch with you many times already over the last couple of days, so that's all in hand. Tenants who have served notice or have been served notice have actually been told to stay put, in the sense that they cannot leave their properties. So if a tenant doesn't move out, they will still be responsible for paying the rent at the agreed figure. Now, we have got a few of these cases, and I will be speaking to you individually if this affects you. Moving plans essentially are on pause until further notice. Electrical regulations, they were due to start on the 1st of July, where it became legally compulsory for an electrical safety test, and these will now be put on hold because of the we will not be able to get hold of electricians, and so we're waiting for the government to confirm that. Now, the gas safe regulations, that's something slightly different. So I'm going to read to you the statement that that Gas Safe put out today, which is: landlords have a legal duty to repair and maintain gas pipework, flues and appliances in a safe condition, to ensure an annual gas safety check on each appliance and flue, and to keep a record of each safety check. If you are if you're having difficulties in gaining access to your property, then they're saying that you have 2 months before the deadline in which you can organise a gas safety certificate. And if you cannot, through persistent refusal of access due to vulnerable tenants self-isolating, you will need to show that you have tried to get into the property to do the necessary gas checks. We're keeping very meticulous notes on that point, and my colleague Rachel is currently working through our Gas Safe list of outstanding reports, that certificates which are in the pipeline to be carried out. So we will be dealing with that. If you manage your own property, you'll need to be on top of that and making sure that your gas engineer is dealing with it. If you're struggling, please let us know and we can help you there. We will no longer be able to do any routine property inspections. These are not classed as essential, although tenants will obviously be still reporting maintenance issues to us. We will be able to go in and deal with emergency maintenance, providing that our contractors feel safe to go in, that is, and there'll be a number of questions they need to ask the tenants before they are it's deemed suitable for them to go in. So we need to ask questions of the tenant if they're self-isolating, if they've got symptoms, and so we're speaking to our contractors about that. But we can still go in. There is what's called a Category 1 hazard, which is if there is risk to life, or there's a problem with hot water, heating, there's a leak. But things like a squeaky door, or a toilet that's just not flushing quite as well as it was, things like that, we will have to deal with that on a case-by-case basis. But any non-routine maintenance will not be carried out, and we've written to all of our tenants to explain. If they're in doubt, they've got a number they can ring us, and then we can triage the situation and deal with it accordingly. Regarding evicting tenants, luckily and happily we're not in that situation with any of our properties and any of our tenants, but I know the courts have now been closed and bailiffs have now stopped working, so people will be stuck where they are. Tomorrow I'm going to be covering the thorny issue of non-payment of rent. Again, I've got a legal update on that at 11 o'clock tomorrow, and we've been working on an 11-point plan to deal with tenants who may not be able to pay their rent. As I mentioned earlier, if that is going to affect you, we will be in touch with you about that individually.